Sunshine Thursday, high 106. For the Inland Empire, a hot day today with plenty of sunshine, the high 108. For the Desert City, sunny and hot today, temperatures up to 112. I'm meteorologist Jim Minaldi for Smart Talk 1490 KMET.
It is Hollywood Live today. We got somebody very important. He's important, people. ASMR. ASMR. We got Jess over there. Jess, what's going on?
Good afternoon. I had to Google what that was because I keep seeing it everywhere and I could not figure out what it was.
ASMR.
Do you know what it stands for?
ASMR. No, what's it for?
I have no idea. That's what I'm asking. No
ASMR.
idea.
ASMR. It's me, Aaron Michael Sanchez. Man, I tried to do this. It didn't work. Jess is over there. Jess, what's going on?
Oh, just enjoying the day. It is absolutely hot, so stay cool, everybody.
ASMR. Okay, since I cut you off, and I was wanting to go another direction. Have you guys seen, because there was nothing on. My mother, she may call in, you never know. She's a little hard of hearing. She goes, I know what I'm saying. She has no idea. Do you ever have that person where you're listening to them on the phone and they're listening to someone else? They go, and they're very rude to the people. So if she calls in, she can be rude. So Jess, I'm just preparing you, okay?
All right, I will be on it.
Yeah, just be prepared. And don't say, is this, if she's the one that calls, she's the only one that will call, okay? Just so you know. All right, what else? Okay, so this really messes me up. I don't know how to do this. So ASMR, do you know what ASMR, it's fake, by the way. ASMR, the feeling is real if you have it, but the name they gave it was just a bunch of people trying to figure it out. That way they could say, is this what you have? Because I remember as a kid, I used to try to describe it. So I go, no one gets this? And there are people that get it. It's a tingly in your head, like if you got a massage on your head, and then they pull away, and that is what you get when you hear things or certain everything. So they call it what, Jess?
Autonomous Sensory Meridian Response, ASM.
But that's fake.
I have no idea.
Yeah, somebody, and I remember when they made it up because I was searching. I go, by now somebody must have an idea, but it's not doctor. And they, but I can see them saying, "Oh, ASMR, yeah." The sensory part I get, but somebody made it up. If you look at it, you could Google it. The original one was like, we're just going to name it this, and they really made it up. And then ASMR this, ASMR that. But if you get tingles in your head when you hear certain sounds, that is hot. That's why you have to look ASMR and sleep, and then you go, why do they whisper? They whisper because it's a thing. And when you whisper, you get tingles when you get tingles. And sometimes they make little sounds that make sense. And sometimes you say, that makes sense, but does it? I don't really know. I've been wanting to do, sorry if I hurt your because you go, I'm trying to listen. But the answer is, sometimes you get kind of like, oh, I feel like a massage in my head. I think with this beard, I could do ASMR. But again, see, you have to have the headphones on, otherwise you blare in the person's ear. You get it? So I'm not really there. I got to figure it out. All right. What else, Jess?
Yeah, that's I've seen so many people doing that these past couple of years, and
yes, Jesse, yes.
I've never gotten into it. My brain does not tingle at all.
Yes, I see you, Jess. Okay, here's the thing, and some of you may do this. I saw my mother kind of doing it. Carol Burnett. Okay, Carol Burnett. And you're going, is she in the news? Everybody's in the news right now. Everybody's dying. Carol Burnett, I used to watch the show, but it's on, I wonder which one she's watching it on. Anyway, I used to, in a way, watch it, but she got on my nerves, okay, when I was a kid. But the one that didn't get on my nerves was Tim Conway. I'm a fan of Tim Conway, okay? I used to laugh to no end. And if you look him up as Old Man, okay, he is funny as all get up. But they used to do sketches, okay? Now, I will say this. This is what you guys don't know. Jess, I don't think you've ever done it because I've never seen you do it. But Kelly, who used to be my co-host, did a sketch. She did some weird ones. But if I showed her Carol Burnett, I said, okay, now we could do it, and now we could do a sketch. I think she would go, no, I don't do it anymore. Oh, that makes sense. But you almost have to watch it and then go, how do we do that? And how do we do it? How do we do it? And Ozzy and Harriet. You know, I've never seen. This is how bad it is out there, people. Unless you can help me out, Jess. Because right now, my mother doesn't know what to watch. She goes from I Love Lucy to Ozzy and Harriet. And did you know Ozzy and Harriet were actually a family?
I did not know that, but yeah.
Neither did I. And I mean family. When you look at them, they have 2 kids on there. And I'm like, Ma, are you making things up? She goes, no, you don't know. I go, what do you mean, Ma? And then she showed something, and I says, yeah, Ricky Nelson. But not the Ricky Nelson you're thinking, the other Ricky. So I think my mother really liked him when she was young. And she goes, yeah, they're a family. I go, Ma, they're not a family. Just because they're a family on camera doesn't mean they're a family. So if you know, you know. You know they're a family, Jess?
I did not.
Yeah, and they made the show all together. But you know how they started, Jess?
How did they start?
Some would fight it. But the show, a bunch, including I Love Lucy, started on radio. Do you know why they started on radio, Jess?
Because we didn't have color TV back then.
No, wrong. Because they could try it out. Because they could, actually, that probably makes sense, actually. But they could try it out. So you do a little thing on radio, and then you go, did it hit? And when it hits, then they change it for TV. But you go, that's why some of them are a little slow. You go, I'm bored. My mother, though, has nothing to watch. So she's watching season after season after season of Ozzy and Harriet. But I go, ooh, I didn't know that. A whole family can do this and then some? Yeah. So there you go. So that's all I'm going to say about that. Is Applebees calling in, Jess?
They should be. I haven't received any messages yet today.
So, in a way, I'm kind of going, Jess could do, but see, Jess is kind of that guy to support. He's straight man. Maybe he's not straight man. Have you ever done an impersonation, Jess?
Depends. Depends on the
I
moment.
feel like there's one in you. You're ready to go. But my mother, in a way, she doesn't do impersonation. She kind of like, and I go, uh-oh. And then there are certain things that are in these shows when you watch them, you go, that's why you do that. Subconscious behavior. Okay, I have a theory now. When you ask people that do certain things, you go, why do you do that? The answer is subconscious behavior. Okay? I talked about it in 2020, but subconscious behavior. Okay? I could almost tell you why you do things, and if you have like certain things that you do, they'll fight it, but it's a show they watch. Okay? It's a humor. Okay? Humor. You go, that's not funny. Oh, I get it now. So I watch the shows now that, like, yeah, everybody, God bless, or if you don't believe in that, oh my God. The answer is, for those of you that don't know, Jose Luis Sedano has died. I've lost it. That's why I grew the beard. Or La Femme, which, by the way, La Femme is up again. So really hope you support. But the answer, I'm really thinking about going on Twitch to get support. What do you think, Jess?
Yeah. Jump on Twitch. I tried to do that once, but I'm still trying to learn to control the language.
Well, Twitch doesn't care, but I do.
I care.
You should care. You should care. We should go. But here's the thing: like, there are some people on Twitch that I go, "Ooh, smart. I can have them on the show," but and then I go, "Uh-oh, problem there, and there. You don't even know." Oh, by the way, Maida's getting sued. Maida. And people go, wait, what? Yeah, Maida. Boy, oh boy. And when you look how much they owe, it's in the billions. And you go, yeah, they have money. They do. But man, are they going to hate it. And that's all I'm going to say. So I think within a certain amount of time, and I could be wrong, but I think Maida's going to go bye-bye, which is really Facebook and all the others that it says it is. But there you go. I don't know what's going to happen to the headset, Jess. Because they're kind of, but I don't really know. What do you think should happen to the headset of Maida?
I can see. You know what? They'll probably just shut down and then change their names to something else. That's all. That's the only thing I can see happening.
Well, that's what's happening with Facebook. I think Facebook has fought so many, and you go, how much money do they owe? No, are they making payments? It's probably the only way they can survive, because when you see what's happening, you go, ooh. So, and the reason I'm saying that, and I said this. I said, you don't want me, and there you go. Because if you've watched the show regularly, I was called to jury duty. Okay? And so I do the thing. You go, right? And then you go, guys, you have to make a commitment of months. So does anyone object? I have a show. Shoot. So I was like, but I do the thing and I go, all right, I'll figure it out. So I'm not the person who pushed it. Okay, there are people that push it. There are people that make stuff up. I didn't make it up. I go, all right, we'll see. Then they said, okay, the reason we're going to need you for months is because it's involving some pretty big names. And I go, okay. But at the time they say, you cannot talk about this with anyone. And you cannot look up information. And you cannot... Have you ever done jury duty, Jess?
I'm just going to say yes, because I don't want to give anything away.
That's fine. He doesn't remember. It's obvious. Okay, the answer is this. They tell you, don't talk about it. Don't do this. Don't do that. And then they hold you to it. All right? They hold you to it. But I have a theory about that, because I have a beard, and I'm unrecognizable. And I have a theory that if they play back where it went wrong, I'll tell you where it went wrong. They lie. All right, Jess, they lie. The attorney, am I going to be held on this? I'm telling you, man, he said it. All right, I'm going to hold to this. But if it comes out and you see me on, it's hard to recognize me. And I go, oh, like that, okay? And I said some things, but he lied. He said, in essence, oh, I see here because you filled out a form. Okay, you filled out a form. But it's very confusing. And he goes, so you own stock in Meta. No, I don't owe stock in Meta. Well, pretty sure you do. Or whatever he said. I don't really know what he said. And then, in essence, I'm like, about that. So then I asked, can I see that? And then he says, I don't know what to do. And I'll tell you why. And they said, oh, you're dismissed. And there you go. And that's the answer. So they lie, Jess. They lie. He said, in essence, I think you have stock. And I go, I don't have stock. And then he said, well, your paper says. And I go, well, let me see the paper. Right? Because, you never, I could be dyslexic. You don't know. You don't know. So you have to be careful, Jess, because they lie. All right? They lie. And that's the answer. And then they make you look. And here's the thing, Jess, and here's what they don't say. That they're going to televise it. All right? They don't say that. They ask for personal information. They say, oh, it could be private. You could talk to the bench. You could get it off record. They ask about your life. They ask. One lady, who I actually kind of know, or really look like her, said some stuff. I go, why did you put that out there? If this becomes public, and they're becoming public everywhere, you go, yeah, that, oh, Tupac. Pretty public, right, Jess?
Oh, yeah, most definitely.
And I'm finding out stuff about Tupac I didn't even know. It's like, oh, boy, here we go. So I don't really know, but that's all I'm going to say. We have Applebees online, Jess?
Yes,
okay,
we do.
Awesome. Okay, I love Jess. He knows what to do. All right. Oh, and by the way, we're out of a job at some point. That's all I'm going to say. Oh, what? Huh? Oh, you don't know? Yeah, we need money. You didn't know that? Yeah, every time I say it. All right, fine. We'll be right back right after this. Applebees, we hope they support us. 'Cause we're out of business. Have you seen how many stations have gone? Like, they should have a hashtag called I Love Radio. Please keep it on. Oh, my God, Jess. Oh, my God. All right, we'll be right back right after this. Stay tuned.
You're running out of letterhead. What do? Lithopass Printing. You need business cards. Now what? Lithopass Printing. Invitations to a wedding? Lithopass Printing and Banning is the answer. Lithopass Printing can provide banners, signs, and blueprints. Think of Lithopass Printing and Banning for quality graduation, birthday party, and baby shower invitations. Lithopass Printing also provides lamination, faxing, and photo prints. If you need it inked, make it Lithopass Printing. Lithopass Printing and Banning.
Hola mi gente, aquí para servirles somos La Michoacana Ice Cream Parlor. You scream ice cream, we all scream for ice cream. Here at La Michoacana, we serve the biggest bananas place in town. The best milkshakes, smoothies, and paletas. La Michoacana is located on West Ramsey Street in Banning and on the Palm Plaza of 6th Street in Beaumont. We also serve acai bowls, fruit salads, corn on the cob, and our famous mouth-watering mango nada treat to cool you down. Y arriba Michoacán!
Take KMET 1490 AM with you everywhere you go by downloading our free smartphone apps found on the KMET website, KMET1490am.com. You can also go to the Google Play Store or the Apple App Store on your phone to download the free app. Now you can listen live or play any of your favorite programmers' podcasts using your smartphone. Go to KMET1490am.com and download your free phone app today.
Your Pharmacy and Mobility Solutions is now Beaumont Pharmacy with a new location at the Sundance Corporate Center. That's at the corner of Highland Springs and 8th in Suite 110. Of course, they still have Pack Your Meds. No more counting out the pills, dropping them on the floor. Oh, what a mess. And they have a full selection of pharmaceutical CBD, wheelchairs, over-the-counter meds, you name it, they've got it. So if you're looking for the best and you want the best pharmacy, you go to Beaumont Pharmacy at their new location, 835 North Highland Springs, Beaumont Avenue in Beaumont, California, Suite 110. Give them a call, 951-845-8252.
The Holiday Inn Express in Suites and Banning is distinctively suited for your travel time out of the car. Off the road, you'll find a courteous, welcoming staff and spacious rooms with desks, flat-screen HD TVs, and comfortable furnishings. Enjoy the complimentary breakfast buffet, high-speed internet, and fitness center and pool. The Holiday Inn Express in Suites and Banning, conveniently located off the I-10 near golf, gaming, and entertainment. For reservations and information, call 951-572-5500. That's 951-572-5500, or go online at hiebanning.com.
Summer in the Inland Empire. You know what that means. Sunny days and hot temperatures that make you want to stay inside. Franklin Mechanical Systems can repair or replace your air conditioning unit to get it working cool before the heat hits. For cleaning, repair, or a new installation, call them for a free estimate. Franklin Mechanical Systems for all your residential and commercial air conditioning needs. Call their Beaumont office at 951-845-1000. That's 951-845-1000 and get cool today.
Okay, I'm going to tell you real quick. Very important, by the way. And they will go because they go everywhere. And that's it. I don't know if they're coming from. You know what I saw recent? I've been seeing things and I go, ooh, Tubi. Okay, Tubi. Then there's the other one which I really like, and then there's another one that I really like. And then but that's all I'm going to say about that. But what I will say is one of them mentioned our area, and it had a film on Tubi, and it said Inland Empire. I go, oh, that's us. Who knew? I go, we don't ever get everywhere, you know? So you never know. So I'm going to mention this really quick, even though it's not related, but it is because everybody needs food. Applebees is where it's at. La Femme. Okay, I'm going to do it again this year, and they're awesome. Don't know if I'm going to shave or not. And it comes out October 26th. So you have time. All right, you have time. It's not like right around the corner. I'm giving you time. There you go. Speaking of time, Applebees. What's up, Applebees?
Good afternoon, Aaron. Just all the KMT listeners. Well, the Rams are what's up is because, as I mentioned last week, if the Rams would win, and they did. I was in attendance while they did that. It was just preseason. But they are undefeated in preseason and 2-0. And I said as long as they keep winning, we're going to double up the KMET discount. All KMET listeners get 10% off all regularly priced items every day. And when the Rams win, we double it up, 20% off all regularly priced items. And we're going to keep doing that until the Rams lose. And the Rams are really good this year, so they may not lose.
All right, I'm glad that you're... Man, I could say, I've never... You get excited, I'm not going to lie, but when you, what was the moment that you said, and where did you sit?
Where did I sit? I sat in the 400 levels. It's the top level, but first row of the top level, and around the goal line. Not quite in the goal end zone, but so I had a pretty good view.
And
there weren't really that many people because it was very affordable because it was preseason, and a lot of folks didn't show up, so it was a really good experience.
I would move. I go, but if you move, do they get out or do they go back to your seat? There's a Lucy episode where they kind of take other people in the balcony, and it's funny as all get out.
We moved around our level. There were sort of there were tunnels to go down to the field level and stuff that we couldn't get through, even though there were plenty of pockets of empty seats down there too. But so we moved around the 400s and 500s, and there were plenty of seats. And it was a great time.
I really think they should just upgrade, Upgrade! Okay, awesome, yay! They need to fill it, You don't know. Could be recorded, you never know. Jess, what else?
Oh, sorry, I was choking for a moment. No, I've never been to a football game, so I don't know how it actually is over there. I've been to an Angels game, though.
Yeah, I have too. I've been to a few. Actually, just a couple days ago, I was speaking of sitting where you want. That's an Angels game, and we used to sponsor the Angels on KMET, but KMET no longer carries the Angels. But I still go. I still sponsor. I support the Angels, even though they're a terrible team. But that's just the truth. Go Dodgers, because the playoffs are coming around the corner. But I was at the Angels Stadium just 2 days ago, and I think I paid $3 for a ticket, actually two, for me and my son, $6, and we sat on the field pretty much where we want. They did not have any kind of barrier, because there was probably 10,000 people at the top.
Okay. Well, I'm glad you were honest about Angels, because I'm not going to lie, I love Angels Stadium, and I don't know anything because I don't follow it. But, yeah. Okay, real quick. I've been looking at Facebook, and I go, ooh, yum. And there's a question, which one do you want to start off first on? And it's about but maybe you can help our people, including Jess, on I don't know what they're called, but they just posted this a day ago. What's the move? What's the first move at late night half price apps? Is that what they're called?
Yeah, well, we're always doing some promotion about half price appetizers. We've had them for years. It's really nothing new. And during our happy hour, you can actually have it even not so late, 3 to 6 and 9 until we close. Most of our appetizers are half price. And that's 7 days a week, 3 to 6, 9 until we close at midnight every single day.
Yeah, because they look like they doubled up on this. I've never seen that many. Okay, so, and they have a list here, and people are commenting literally what they would do. So, April says, I would do the tacos. Are the tacos good?
Tacos are great. The wonton tacos, they are definitely on the list of, when I say most, there's really only a couple of exceptions, but of what you can't get for half price. But the chicken wonton tacos are a wonderful option.
Okay, and then Renee says, I think the cheese sticks first.
All right, mozzarella sticks, that's on the list too.
Yeah, and then this guy says, I don't even like cheese sticks, but I'm about some of them and all of them if they're given to me. He's that guy. Yeah, he's that guy. Who knew? Yeah, Susan says boneless all the way through. That makes sense.
Yep.
And then this. Oh, I like Heather. Heather says pretzels. Is there such a thing as beer cheese? What's beer cheese?
Beer cheese is a sauce that is made not here. I'd like to say that we're actually putting beer from our draft in there. No, but it's made out of house, but it has beer in. No alcohol content. It's burned off in the cooking process, but beer is in the cheese dip.
Okay, well, all I'm going to say is, yeah, there you go. So those are people at Applebees that love it. But yeah, okay. And what can you? Because Jess does not drink, and I know you can make it virgin. But is there anything that you recommend, or is there any special? Because I'm not going to lie. I'm looking at the site and I'm going, we need to work on some things. Well, you guys need a new team over there.
Yeah, we've already started Halloween, and so we have some booze free. So you can get it, BOO, boo free drinks, and one is called New Graveyard Soda for $4 here at Applebees in Beaumont. Awaken your taste buds with Mountain Dew and Monin Blue Raspberry, topped with creamy swirl whipped cream, grenadine, and Oreo cookie crumbles. And if that one doesn't do it, and that's green, it's very green like Mountain Dew. And then we have a purple one that's called the New Tropical Spell Mocktail, and that's a hauntingly delicious tiki mix of pineapple, passion fruit, cherry, lime, and Monin dragon fruit. You can take your choice of either one of those for $4, and those are featured mocktails.
You see how I said that? You see that? Okay, now, very important, very important. This is something that I go, remember, and you got to go to the Facebook, follow them, Applebee's, but remember, Beaumont and Banning is where it's at. You mention KMT, get a little discount. But there's something here which says Alex's Lemonade Stand Foundation. You guys have supported that for a while. And it says here, 22-year part. I don't know if that's right. But it says, purchase a new lemon berry sunshine. What is it? Because that looks so good.
Yep. We've been supporting Alex's Lemonade Stand for many years, and named in the honor of an 8-year-old girl that passed away over 10 years ago, maybe 15 years ago. But her family continues the good work, and her parents are still alive. She's got siblings that are adults now, and we continue to support around this time. If you buy any lemonade, we're going to go ahead and contribute to Alex's lemonade stand. And that's
and this
for
is
time only. I think that one's expiring in about 3 or 4 weeks.
And again, this is a mission to end childhood cancer. Okay, I don't know which cancer. They do it kind of all, and I would think that we're ahead of it, but it looks really good. I'm not going to lie. And if you go look at it, you have to go to Facebook, Applebees, type it in, the official one, because there's a lot of fake ones out there, and it says you could support, and we're trying to raise $20 million, and there you go. So I go ooh, and there's something that you put at the top. What is that?
Is that whipped cream? I don't actually have a picture of it in front of the.
It's just delicious. It's
you know what? It's like kind of like a dirty soda. It's got a little cream on the top there. Yeah.
Yeah, on the top, and you go. It's blue, and you go. I get the kid thing. I think this one's a win. I'm gonna like it. I'm gonna love it, and I don't know because I need money. But for all you out there, how do we visit you?
Well, we're at 1585 East 6th Street at the Highland Springs exit of the 10 freeway. It's where Beaumont and Banning come together.
Yeah, I'm looking at the menu. Ooh, yum. All right, so I'm happy. I guess, is there something happen? It says, can you spot the difference between these two photos? Drop your answers below. Applebee's, Neighborhood Grill and Bar. I don't really know. I don't know the difference. But anyway, all right, we're going to let you go. Make it a great day. Whatever you do, remember life is living. Live it well.
All right, see you down at Applebee's.
Applebee's, Beaumont, and Banning. That's where it's at. All right, off the 10 freeway. You'll find it. Just look for Applebee's. Pretty much the only one in the area. All right, we'll be right back right after this. Stay tuned.
Hi, folks. Dr. Curry Myers here to let you know that my new show, it's called America's Criminologist with Dr. Curry Myers. Every Tuesday at 1 p.m. as a former state trooper, special agent, sheriff of a major county, I will offer sharp insights into the pressing issues shaping American society today. I'll have guests, news, and my insights as an applied criminologist throughout the 1-hour show. So criminals and the progressive politicians that allow them to fester, beware, because this show is directed at you. America's Criminologist every Tuesday at 1 p.m. on KMET.
Join Yvette Walker every Tuesday at 4 o'clock p.m. on KMET ABC News Radio, 1490 AM, FM 98.1, and Internet KMET TV for the Southern California Business Report. The show is dedicated to highlighting successful businesses and the individuals behind them. Yvette interviews the incredible people managing these enterprises that range from awe-inspiring sole proprietors to world-renowned organizations. The Southern California Business Report, Tuesdays at 4 o'clock p.m.
We're in the studio with Fred Penny, managing attorney with Penny & Associates Injury Lawyers. Fred, tell us what makes you the number one choice for handling personal injury cases.
Most of our firm is made up of former insurance company trial lawyers with extensive experience handling all types of personal injury matters. We believe that gives us a distinct advantage.
That's Penny & Associates Injury Lawyers with locations throughout California. For a free consultation, go to pennyandassociates.com or call 1-800-616-4-LAW. That's 1-800-616-4-LAW.
Are you paying rent because you think you cannot afford to live in your dream home? Are you renting because you don't believe that you have the down payment funds to purchase your own home? The Siegel Lending Team at ronismylender.com has up to $25,000 to help qualified people purchase their own home at amazing interest rates. Contact the Siegel Lending Team today at ronismylender.com. Again, ronismylender.com, licensed under NMLS 217037. ronismylender.com.
New teen driver in the family? Just bought your first home? Have a new bundle of joy? Every life change matters, and by reviewing your insurance policy with Little & Sons Insurance Services, you could be benefiting with big savings. Little & Sons Insurance Services, a family-owned insurance agency who values the old-fashioned way of doing business. They work for you, not an insurance company, meaning your best interests are at heart. They can custom tailor your policy based on specific needs at a price you can afford. Home, auto, or business, you're covered. Call 1-844-9-LITTLE. That's 1-844-9-LITTLE, or go online to little, the letter N, sons.com. That's littlensons.com.
We need money. That's all I'm going to say. Okay, I will say this. I don't know if my feed is coming in, Jess, but if it is, I hope it is. Just go through it because my computer is doing something that goes, it is hot. How hot is it there, Jess?
We're in the hundreds.
Yeah, it's funny how you say that because we're in like millions. That's what I'm gonna say.
I don't know if you've seen Terminator 2, the scene where Sarah Connor has like a dream scene and she's hit by that nuclear blast. That's kind of how it feels when you exit out the door.
Okay, hey, check this out. I don't know if this is like, because somebody says, I didn't know this was a thing. So, and I would support this. They say proceeds go to, and I guess it was started by, but you never know, it could change. Because I'm looking at the page, I go, it looks, but I go, huh. Now, some people are like, I didn't know that, and I didn't know that, and I didn't know that. Do you know what Fan X is, Jess?
No, I question everything with X in it, so not quite sure. What is it?
Neither do I. So they have a site here. I don't know. You never know. They could change it. Pretty big names involved. And evidently Zachary Levi, also known as Shazam, is a part of this. Okay, and you go, oh, okay, and? So I think they should, like, put this on camera and do it really big. Like poker, you know? What's that show with poker, Jess?
You talk about, like, the playing card game? Like, I don't know.
Do you know poker, Jess?
If
you have a beard, you should know poker. Or do you need glasses with that? Shades.
I don't gamble. I'm not allowed to. I'm very bad at it.
Oh, that's good. Stay away from it. But I like, what is it? Poker Superstars. Poker Superstars. Okay, the reason I like it is I like when you see what they have, and then you go, they're going to bluff. And then they didn't bother. You go, okay. So did you know Seth Green, Zachary Levi, do you know who Seth Green is?
Yes, little dude, redhead. We all know who Seth Green is.
I would not call him little dude. He's very mean. But Seth, Zach, and Brandon Routh are going to play Magic the Gathering.
Oh, Brandon Routh, huh?
Interesting, right?
I love Brandon Routh. He's always so overlooked by so many people.
I love him.
He's awesome in everything he's done.
I love him. But he's going to play, evidently, and they're all, I don't know if they're going to compete, but you go, they're trying to raise money. I go, I don't know how you're raising it, but you need to record it. And this is in an area I go, huh? Why are they over there? So that's all I'm going to say. But it's like a celebrity. It really is when you look at it. Thing. And they name some other names that I don't know. They could be big. You never know. But I know Routh. Okay? And I didn't know Routh. And if you don't know who I'm talking about and who Jess is talking about, I'm talking about the guy who was in... Oh, shoot. I can never... Oh, Legend. Wait, what was it called? The one with all of them, Jess?
I do not remember.
He plays Superman, okay? He's the one on Superman Returns, and then he plays another character in the one where they're on a ship and they go through time.
Legends of Tomorrow.
Thank you, that's the one. So Legends of Tomorrow, they should go another. That's all I'm going to say. He is really kind of more super than you know. I'm starting to see him in the way he talks. He just talks that way. You go, I can't, I don't know. Yeah, I don't really know what that is. Anyway, so here it is. It says seats are... Oh, I wonder how much seats are. Because I think it's an area I go, well, about that. Are they fans over there? Are they fans? Because you need to put it on camera. You know, I'm going to charge to see it on camera. But I think you can raise money on Twitch and people will support. I will do it up to then just to get out there. It's called... I don't know. Maybe you could change the title. Never know. Right there. I'm telling you, I say some weird stuff. Don't blame me. But here it is. Benefit concert with a bunch of people. If they cancel, they might cancel. You never. I've been invited to so many things like this for free, and they go cover it. I go okay, and I go let's just have them on the show that's covering it. And they go all right, and they go, oh, this is kind of cool. You can get a meet and greet with Zachary Levi. If they change it, huh? All of a sudden he has. Yeah, you never know. They go, oh, sorry. You go, oh my god. But if this happens, I want to see it. I want to see it. Yeah, maybe that's the reason. I'm looking at things. I go, this could change, but right now it looks good. It looks good. I'm going to click on Get Ticks because I support. And, using that sign. I wouldn't use that sign. That's no, you got to go better. You got to go. Twitch knows. And ask the people from Twitch and they will go, oh, we know. Yeah, I've used stuff like this. It just I know you like it, but you got to change it. Yeah. And right there. See? Oh, you guys are those guys. Fan guys. Got it. You got to change it. It's just, yeah. Well, that's not bad. $20 for second seating, and for premier seat, that's actually good. $40 for a seat to watch Magic the Gathering game be played by some. Do they even know how to play? Do you have to teach them? I would sign up for the one where they have to teach them. They go, I don't know how to play. And are you going to have a camera on that to show which one they're playing? And who's going to announce that? I'm telling you, man, we'll announce it. Jess and I know Seth, he's an announcer. He goes, oh, they're playing the card. You go, no, you got to say it. Radio audience. We could tell. I will be the first to say right here, right now, although knowing you and based on what I say, you'll be offended. So never mind. There you go. But that's the answer. There you go. Oh, Janina. Do you know Janina Gamankar?
Off the top of my head, that name does not sound familiar.
Star Wars. Look her up. And then Brendan Sanderson, who I don't know who this guy is, but I know Ralph, and I'm about this. And they would support each other. Go, we cannot do that with you all. You're that way. Well, you know it's never going to happen anyway. I need money. How about that? You go, that's why you need money. Oh, no. What else, Jess?
Back in the days on ESPN, they used to showcase Magic the Gathering tournaments. I used to watch that all the time. I wish they didn't stop.
What did they do?
Yeah, ESPN, they used to broadcast the Magic the Gathering tournament. Have you never seen it on ESPN?
I'm not going to lie. ESPN doesn't ring a bell. I don't know. No, I'm kidding. We're part of the same family. No, I never saw it on ESPN. I have seen it at shops. There was a shop I went to in Santa Monica. I don't know if they're open still. But they used to show when they did do it. You go, okay. But the problem that I have with that, and that's why I say Twitch has it. Twitch will have you could click on the card and it knows what it is. And then you go, oh, that's what they're playing. Because if you don't know what cards are playing, it's very difficult. Now, you could have a list of the cards they're playing. Oh, I just got it. That's how you announce it. Oh, we have a show, Jess. We have a show. I just got it. You have to record it, get the list of the cards played, because you go, again, you need to know what they do. And then you can announce it. But it's hard to do it live. Because if you don't know all the cards, or you don't have a delay, you go, that's going to be a problem. I can almost guarantee it. So there you go. All right. Maybe they should give the card to go, oh, I know what card that is. And then you go, that one does that and that does that. I just don't know how to announce it, Jess. I have a theory about how to announce it, but I don't know how to announce it. And I think you would be good at announcing, but some of these people that announce, they're boring as all get out. They're boring. But you go, did the person who knows how to play want to play again, because it's boring? And do they know what because you go, well, that one does that, and that does that, and that does that. But a person that doesn't even know goes, I don't know what you guys are doing. So, see, poker, all right, whatever. I have a theory, and I really want to bring... Oh, and like I said, Jess, remember what I said. You said, because they didn't have color TV. Maybe, whatever. But there were a lot of shows that started on radio, Jess. And I think we could start a show, and then it's on there, because we have access to radio. And once you have access to radio, there you go. What do you think, Jess?
I think it would work. I listen to a lot of audiobooks, so it's pretty much the same thing. Just an audio.
Is it?
It can be.
Okay, let me ask you this. Would they put an audiobook on the radio?
I wish. That would be kind of cool.
Okay, well, then you're that person. Okay, look, the answer is they can, but they have to pay for it. Okay, because then you have copyright. So there you go. Technically, this show is copyright because it's being broadcast on the radio. But you never know. It gets stolen there, and there. I don't complain there, and there. People take clips, and I do not complain. I go, well, at least you know. And there you go. All right, what else, Jess?
Remember, this weekend is the opening premiere of Coyote versus Acme? Or Acme versus Coyote. I don't know. It's one of those two. So if you can see it, watch it. Support.
Okay, I'm not going to lie. Did you almost call him another name?
I could not remember. I was just was it Wile E. Coyote versus Acme?
Is he on drugs? He looks. Is that why he's red in the eyes? Because he's on drugs? Is Coyote on drugs, Jess?
It would not surprise me. So many times he exploded.
That's why his eyes look that way. He's always or he doesn't sleep a lot. Because he does some weird things. He's not. Who slipped him the drug? He does drugs, huh? All right, whatever. All right, what else, Jess?
Yeah, and if you can watch Lanterns, that would be a great thing. Show support for that show.
I hate you right now, Jess. I hate you so much. You know why I hate Jess right now? And I love Jess. I really do secretly. But Lanterns is on what again?
Lanterns is on HBO Max. We're on
humbug. Bah humbug. That's all I'm going to say. Lanterns is on. You heard it right, folks. HBO. Do you have it? No. Are you invited over to their house? No, you're not. And that's all I'm going to say. So, if you want to watch it, guess what? Not going to happen. And there you go. And then if you subscribe, guess what? You cannot cancel because they go, I don't think so. And there you go. Or not. You never know. All right. What else, Jess?
I'm not really sure how their cancellation thing is. It used to be pretty easy before.
It is, but you have to scroll down when you cancel. Okay? Otherwise, you're going to be billed again and again and again. And if you're using somebody else's account, they go, how come I have it? And you go, oh, I'm so sorry. And then, and then you have to call on them. They go, unless they fixed it. Because I guarantee a lot of those are getting sued. All right, what else, Jess?
Oh, yeah. This message is for the Grim Reaper. Slow down. I've never seen so many celebrities, or not really celebrities, actors, singers, whatever, just pass away within a 1 week period.
Man, right? There are like a bunch. So you go, okay. Oh, there are a few more coming. All right, what else, Jess?
Yeah, so pretty much, I believe there is a show that I wanted you to watch, but now that I'm thinking about it, I don't think you will watch it because it's very violent.
Is my mother going to be upset? Because she hates you right now. She hates you, Jess. I literally said the other day, Jesse, and then I said it, and she goes, so what? Who cares? I go, huh? And she goes, wait, which Jesse are you talking about? Because I have Jesse Torres, and then I have Jesse Sanchez. So I said just Jesse, and she's like, who cares? And I go, I think you said something, and she looked it up, and she is holding a grudge, Jess. She won't even call in. I said, Mom, why don't you call in? No, I don't want to. All right, well, whatever, what are you going to do? So I think she hates you, Jess, secretly. But anyway, because you got to be careful what he recommends sometimes. All right, go ahead. Would my mother love it, or would she hate you more?
Well, this movie actually is pretty good. I remember mentioning it before. It was called Good Fortune. It's on Amazon Prime. I don't know if you've watched it, heard of it.
Go ahead, Jess.
It's basically about this guy who does not like his life. So an angel decides to change his life and make him rich and trying to teach him a lesson. So like money can't solve problems. Unfortunately for him, money did solve 98% of his problems, and he didn't want to go back to his original life.
Okay, that makes sense. So would my mother watch it, though?
It's got Keanu Reeves. You can't go wrong with him.
She could care less about Keanu. Keanu could be right there, and she'd go, who cares? She won't say it, but she goes, oh my God, I'm dumb. No, I don't really know. I know I said it, but whatever. I'm offending a lot of people. There. Ramsey. I'm going to do a Ramsey. I've lost it so much. I'm going to do a Ramsey, and there you go. Gordon, not the other guy. Which, by the way, I follow him. Do you know what my mother said? She goes, well, you're on the entertainment hour. You are so smart, Ma. You are so smart. Love you. She's losing. That's all I'm going to say. All right, what else, Jess?
Oh, my God, Gordon Ramsay. I've watched a few of his shows. He's always so angry. But then I saw some footage from his son, and he was just like, they asked him a question. They're like, yeah, do you like your dad's eggs? And he looks at him. He's like, no, not at all. So just because Gordon Ramsay likes something doesn't mean it's good.
I don't know what that means. I'm okay. So what else, Jess? What else, Jess?
Have you ever seen him make scrambled eggs before?
I will say this: he is awesome. That's all I'm gonna say. And I would not say anything about him because he is mean as all get out. What else, Jess?
Yeah, that would be pretty bad. I guess we can talk about video games if you're willing to jump into that.
Are you really done with? Okay, I knew this was gonna happen. Because I go, there is nothing out, and I said it to my mother, Ma. And then I said, hey, can you call your sister and ask her what she's watching? And then I get this blanket answer, well... And then I go, can you give me something? Something. I have a show. I have to tell people what to watch. It's a service. And not just as like, dude, I got nothing, man. What do you want?
There's not really too many shows, unless depending on what you like to watch. I'm currently looking for. There's a movie that comes out today. No, maybe tomorrow. It is called The Legend of the White Dragon, and it is Jason David Frank's final film.
Okay.
So that is my goal to watch as soon as I can figure out how to watch it.
Okay, here's my question. After Spider-Man came out, what else?
Right? Nothing.
All right, well, you said it. But they only do one at a time, right?
Yeah.
All right, which is Lanterns. Do you want to give a clue about Lanterns, or is it one of those you really got to watch it?
I would say you have to watch it. It's 2 episodes in right now. If you know a lot about Green Lantern stuff, you'd probably get excited of what they're dropping.
Do I even want to ask how many Lantern little episodes they're going to have? Because one guy, Wonder Man, is really upset. He's like, why? I thought we were going to go. So I don't know. And they had some pretty big people in that. I haven't seen any of those. So you go, well, it happens, but... So I don't know if that's going to happen to Lantern, because you never know. They go, oh, we're going to go another direction. Oh, my God.
Yeah, Wonder Man. That was a sad thing. It was a really good show. It was a very slow burn, but it was a great show.
You know why? Because they do it like online edition. And when you do online edition, like they did with Marvel, you go, it is slow as all get out. It is slow, it is slow, it is slow, it is slow. Like She-Hulk. They went comedy. You go, don't do comedy. She hates that. Anyway, that's all I'm going to say. Okay, what else, Jess?
Oh, my God. So, yeah, a lot of the stuff I realize I watch is, very violent. So I'm kind of going back and looking at some of the older shows that I have missed over the years. There's one in particular I'm trying to figure out what the name is, and it's bothering me.
Okay, you can mention violent. My mother loves violent. She just doesn't like, I think, some of the horror stuff that you're putting out there.
Oh, yeah, most definitely. But I'm trying to figure out the name of the show. It's about a cop who is searching for his missing girlfriend, and he tracks her down to, I think, a village or town by a lake. And they're all werewolves that live in the lake, at the lake area.
I see my mother would hate that. I'm about that, though. What's it rated?
I think it's PG-13, but they're not werewolves. They have the ability to turn into wolves.
Okay, that's gruesome, though, when you see you go, ooh! All right. What else, Jess?
Have you ever seen the TV show Rick and Morty?
I'm not going to lie, Jess. I have never seen, but I will say this. I once got something very important, and it was one of those little figurines for someone who loved it. So shout out to Clemente. I know you're not watching, but you really should. We went, and it was very hard to find the one that we got. Anyway, what do you want to say about Rick and Morty?
Do you know any of the main characters' names from that show?
No, I don't. But he used to laugh so much.
So the only reason I watched that, or I started watching that show, is because as I'm flipping through the channels, they say the main character's name. His name is Rick Sanchez. So I'm just like, excuse me? All right. So once they said his name was Sanchez, I was like, all right, I'm zeroed in. I'm going to watch it. It is crazy.
It's a very ahead show. And I will say this, I haven't watched one, but I know, and it's really, he laughs so much. And then I go, it's actually a smart show. But that's all I'm going to say. Clemente, shout out. That's all I'm going to say. All right, what else, Jess?
It's funny because there aren't too many shows animated stuff that spin off into their own separate shows. So a side character from that just started their own show, which was quite a surprise to me. And I don't know if it'll last, but hopefully it does well.
This is what happens. You can hear it. And if you've watched, here's the thing. People say, no, it's not. No, it's not. You got to watch Behavior. Well, I watch Behavior, okay? And Jess exhibits a behavior where he's looking for something because he goes, I really got nothing. And he's got something. He goes, oh, and then he goes, oh, never mind. Because you go, wow, it's just not exciting. It's just not exciting. All right, Jess, go ahead.
There was a movie I was going to talk about that I watched on the weekend, but it is extremely bloody. It's not scary, but it's more like a comedy horror type movie. And so it's about this woman who's searching for her sister. She ends up working at this hotel, and the people that work at or that own the hotel are like devil worshippers, and they're trying to sacrifice her. So she has to get them before they get her. It was one of the craziest shows or movies ever.
He's not even trying to get my mother back. Okay, look. My mother is a type that I get why people are offended, and there you go. So you have to watch out with Jesse's recommendations. But go ahead, Jess.
No, I just wish there was more stuff. At least I need some like advice on what to watch.
No, I think you're on it. It's just my mother and you. I don't really know. If I, one day I might say, "Hey, Ma, can you go with Jess?" And she goes, "No," and then I go, "Oh." Or that's all I'm gonna say. I don't think you're coming back because I mentioned Taurus. She's like, "Oh, okay, I'll pay attention." But I mentioned you, and I go, "Oh, what happened there?" All right, that's all I'm gonna say. All right, what else, Jess?
Yeah, so this lack of movies and TV shows, I've just been going back and watching older stuff. I don't know about you, but that's what I've been doing.
Well, again, I'm trying to spend time with my mom, and I'm like, okay. And then she goes back to I Love Lucy. Got it. Been there. And the latest one that she's watching, although I will say this, we did find something on that one that I'm talking about, but they may change it. Are they going to change it? Never mind. I'm not going to talk about something that's going to change again and again. But they have it. They're going to change that as well. They've been changing the title again and again. I go, make a decision. Love After Lockup. Have you watched any episodes of Love After Lockup?
I have not.
You see, you don't reckon. There's no. I listen to you. Well, no, that's true. So evidently, my mother's sister said that she has Netflix, and I have a question on this, Jess. My mother, almost 100%, was going to go, "Are you kidding me?" Because when you look at it, she goes, "This is so stupid. We're paying almost $20. When did that happen? Did they get permission? No. So they have an $8.99 one on Netflix, but they go with ads. When did that happen, Jess?
I believe that happened like 2 or 3 years ago.
Okay, they didn't give you the option to step down and say, I will say this, my mother's like, no, I want the ads ever and ever. I go, okay, whatever. And then the other one is, but they call it Prime. Okay, Prime, which is Amazon, big deal. So what are you watching on either one of these, Jess?
It's almost about time for me to start my yearly watch of one of my favorite TV shows. And it's a scary one. I don't know why. It's almost Halloween, so I got to get into the spirit.
That makes sense. Well, we're there. Okay, so my mother's going to say, in essence, I have nothing. I have nothing. Oh, no. Do you ever have that family member where you're like, I have to keep them busy. I don't know what to keep them busy on? Well, she is on Ozzie and Harriet. But I will say this. Ozzie and Harriet started as a radio show and then went to, and that's why they made a lot of money. You know, if you look up Ozzie and Harriet, I know what you're thinking, or maybe you're not. It depends where you grew up. My mother didn't watch Ozzy Osbourne, okay? But those that know go, oh, you're talking about the old guy? Yeah, that one. Ozzie and Harriet was technically a show on the radio. Who cares? It was a show. And then they said, okay, that works, and that works. You can probably find it somewhere. But then they went to TV. They had an opportunity. They took it, and they did it with family. And you go, oh, they really did it with family. And that's where my mother was right. And I said, Ma, I love you so much. I would have never figured that out watching it. I thought they would make up that in the beginning. And you go, no, look it up. They're a real family. Oh, they really are. Those are really the family. Because like Leave It to Beaver, all those are fake families. Ozzie and Harriet were the first to change it. And when you know that, you know everything. You go, oh, I could take my family. We could make a lot of money. And there you go. On radio. Because we need money, people. Because we're official. There you go. There you go. Has it been broadcast? Yeah, it's been broadcast on radio. Wait. I'm telling you, man, we need money. All right, just, well, we're out of time. Okay. Make it a great day. Whatever you do, remember, life is worth living. Live well. Bye, everyone. Okay, I'm not going to lie. I'm still here, but I think he's gone. Yeah, he is. He cuts out like that. That's why the audio's gone. All right, we're off the air. Okay, so we're off the air. And on that is going to change, okay? Or not. You never know. They could save it, but it's like Toys R Us. Is it? Yeah. What radio station that you know is still around? Exactly. We're going bye-bye. And when we're bye-bye, we're bye-bye. All right, what else? Okay, so that's all I'm going to say. That's all I'm going to say. All I'm going to say. All right. I think it's a beard. It makes it kind of... I was already going there. And I go, now it's matching. I'm thinking what voice works. You never know. What else? Okay, that's about it. There, and there. Especially there. As you see, are you watching? I cut my nails. I was really going for something because I'm really trying to get cast. And I go, well, I could play that. I could play that. I could play that. If I take off my cap, you will see what I'm going for. But nobody will say because I'm going to cut it. There you go, and that's the answer. But I lost it. I know. Those that know me go, yeah, he lost it. I did. I lost it. But they never check on the show. They don't bother. I go, do you even watch it? What? I should send them a link to the show and go, that's I am. Oh, did I say I'm so sorry? They never check the show. They don't go, hey, good show, by the way. They go, how are you? And that's it. Do you have people like that? If you do, you go, ah. You never know. All right, awesome. What else? There's nothing out. I knew it. I said it. I says, can you please ask? And she goes, why? And then they finally responded. They go, well, did you know that you could pay $9 for Netflix? When did they up that and get permission? They just up it. We started, I want to say, around that price, and then, we'll give you a little. We'll give you a little. We'll give you a little. Then we'll take that way. Remember when they used to allow up to 5 people? Now it's 2. Go look. You know, I thought I was grandfathered in. Oh, about that. They do it without permission. They just charge you. They don't ask for permission. All right, let's see what else. What else? Okay, I guess that's it. Applebees, pretty awesome. Are we at that hour when you go, I'm kind of about that right now, or not? Are you like, I have a theory about that. I love this guy. He's so awesome. Love him and then some. All right. What else? Twitch. You know what I love about Twitch? Twitch. If you want to be on something, to do it while you can, because they're going away. They're getting sued. That's the answer. Okay. Everyone's getting sued. All right. Everyone's getting sued. Can you, like, you know? But if they do a payment system, they might, you know, they go, can we have our money? You lost. They go, we're fighting it. You never know. It's just one of those. You go, uh-oh. My mother literally said it, uh-oh. All right? If you have an account on any of these platforms, they could go, bye-bye. I think you have time, though. I think maybe if you... Remember when MySpace did it? Yeah, about that. Have you gone back? MySpace, they had what they called, there you go, and then the new one, and then it went bye-bye. But no one. Timberlake and a bunch of others. Did they change that? Does he know? It's like he forgot. I'm not gonna lie. Did he get bad advice? Did he get good advice? Who got good advice? I don't really know. Did he make money on that? Because it's just there. What? Did they put it into something else? That's all. Because, you know, people's information is kind of a thing. Who knew? All right, what else? What else? All right. Oh, who knew? What else? Oh, they're advertising. Who knew? Wow, these are nice. Oh, I've been wanting to see the inside. Huh. That's something in the area. They go, just so you know. Oh, that's what's... Oh, my God, nice. I'm about it. How much are they? A lot, I'll tell you, because I went. I said, how much? Who knew? I will say this, Applebee's is still around. You know how many places are closing? I could probably, you go, that's closed, and that's closed. I go, yeah, it's closed. Or moving, or getting out of the area. Because it is, what? Huh? I don't really know. What? He's renaming what? Why? Why would you rename a whole thing? It doesn't make sense. All right, let's see, what else? There's nothing out. Oh, I get it now. La Femme. All right. Let's see. Oh, that looks good. I want it. I really want it. Black and white edition. I want that. Love. If I heart it, will I get it? Please. All right. Let's see what else. I think that's it. All right. Well, I guess that's it, and 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 that's it. Yeah. All right. I literally said, "Ma, you can watch." Okay, there was one moment in time I said, "Ma, please don't watch," because I don't want to. You never know. She could be watching right now. How dare you? All right. What else? I love this when they ink and they do it, but don't do a little bit of it. Do the whole thing. Do the little bit of it, yes, and then do the whole thing because everybody wants to see it, and you get good time because people go. Like me, I do it secretly, away from y'all. All right, let's see what else. Okay, actually that does sound good. I don't know why. It's going bye. I'm literally clicking. I click on the icon at the top. It's still Facebook, people, just because they name it Meta. Oh, that's a way to do it. Oh, that's sloppy as I'll get out of that. Let's see what else. Bugs. Yes, bugs. Alright. Oh. Alright. Ooh. Oh. Ooh. Oh, boy. I guarantee you, when you see the price, you go, huh? 500,000 for these? Ready to move. Okay. You guys haven't done the math on how much that is, huh? This is, all right, whatever. 500,000. I want a home. Do you know what the payment is on that? I get it when you make money, right? I remember when it was like 300,000 here, 200,000 there. I go, ooh, right? And then you hold it, and then you sell it, right? Well, yeah, but these are brand new homes. You go, ooh, about that. You know how, like, to, well, I don't really know. All I'm gonna say is, uh-oh. Uh-oh. Yeah. Are they gonna dip down that low? Really? Oh, that would be a time to buy. All right. Of course, I let it go at that point. Or not. Nope. All right, let's see what else. Imagine building up everything on Facebook and then going, oh, by the way, they're getting sued, so at some point you're probably going to say, uh-oh, or they're going to charge you. Remember that? Well, now they do, in a way. They go, do you want the check mark? You could have given it. I literally gave my ID to get the check. Did you know that? I gave it out to a couple people, and then they got rid of it. Or so, I don't know. They go, oh, we're reviewing. They did it on Instagram. You go, ooh. You had to have the hookup. You had the in, okay? Why people give money to it, I do not know. You go, can I get a person if it goes right? And then there's people that scam you. They bait you. They act like somebody else. I forgot about that. Somebody was, unless it really was him. I go, okay. Oh, I haven't seen you in a while. That's the one. I have not seen her in a while. I don't even think she remembers me. Ah, me? Yeah, okay, there you go. I've been looking for this name because I go, I know her. You ever have that where you're like, you know, this was like, never mind. You wouldn't understand. Yeah, money, that's something, you know. I go, she said, whenever you need something, I need something. Help. All right, let's see what else. All right. Oh, that's kind of cool. Okay, that's it. That's it. That's it. I'm telling you, this right here, my mother fights all the time. I go, Ma, you don't know what I could get with this. And then she goes, your eyes. All right, I gotta go. Crazy. Or something, I don't really know. Is it the voice? I'm not getting any of that, and I don't want to be that. Imagine when you're stuck, you go, I'm stuck. I talk different. I don't even know why I talk different. Easily. I don't know what that is. All right, let's see what else. All right. I have a story. Do you want to hear a story? I'm done with the story. I get it. My thing is blowing up here. I could hear the fan. It's going, it is so hot. Yeah, I get that. Or something's running that I don't want running. Every time I say that, oh my god. Let me close this out. I don't think it's that. I think it's over here. Or something's running that shit. It might be Facebook. Facebook runs a little hot. Oh, I forgot about that. It actually does. I forgot about that. You have to, I think, go to something which is stationary. Don't use video, and then it doesn't overwork it. Huh. I'm pushing it to. I don't know why I do this. Let's see. Alright, well, I guess that's it. Never know. I'll just click on the top. If you have it, do you Facebook on your computer? Okay, if you do, I would show you mine, but and then you go, what is that and why is that there? I don't even know how these things got there. I'm not gonna lie. I used to let my mom, but I have not let her use it. So I go, I don't know what that is. You ever have that where you go, those look fake? What is that about? Why is that there? Is that what the desktop is bringing now? Oh my god. Here's the thing. MySpace was here, and then it was gone. Okay, Facebook is here, and you never know. Because they're good. Have you seen how much they're going to pay? Yeah, but they have money. In the billions, they have to pay. Okay? And I think it's going to get bigger. I think it's going to... Trillion? Are you kidding me? Quadrillion? That's the thing? When they go bankrupt, you go, oh, there we go. Get your information while I can. MySpace. Did you ever have, like, things in MySpace that you go... Wait, who has a record of that? Oh, I'll tell you. That looks so good right now. I want pizza. Pizza. It's like pizza. Where can you get pizza at? I'll tell you. They're probably closed. What else? Alright. What is that about? Trap. I don't really know what that is. Alright. Okay. Of course, smart. And what else? Interesting. Ooh. Huh. Alright. I guess that's it. You want to hear a story? Okay. I'm done. I'm out. Oh, by the way, very important. When Facebook goes bye-bye, and I have a theory, I would like it not to, okay? And I think there's a way for it not to, but no one ever listens. I don't know why I don't listen. It's just called let it go. Just let it go. Because just let it go. And then maybe you'll be around. But if you're not around, I'm going to hate it. Because you know how many stuff I have on Facebook? You know how many people have paid into Facebook? Do you know, I'm not going to lie, it's kind of like your email, right? What if Google went bye-bye and you go, I have my email right there? Wouldn't that be weird? You're like, all your documents gone. Gone. About that. Or worse yet, they have access to that. Or worse yet, somebody gets in that because they have access to it because they let it go. Oh, no wonder. Oh, it's going bye-bye at some point. Ooh, I wonder who the next one is or if they don't want to take it. All I say is take the money and run. That's all I say. Because whoever's stuck with it, Timberlake, you really gotta get my stuff back. Oh my god. Alright, and that's the answer of the day. Yay! Alright, we're out. Make it a great day, whatever you do. Remember, life is worth living. Live it well. Bye, everyone.